Good morning. I am staring out the front window trying to see when the landscaper guy is arriving because he came in the gate. I got a notification he came in the gate and he's not here. And I have a landscape guy coming to help talk about, I have 3 people coming to design new landscaping for the front. And he got in the gate, but he's not here. So I'm trying to figure out where the heck he is. Anyway, that's what's happening. I'm having coffee, just got up. Dude's here half an hour early. It's 8:30 in the morning. And that's how the day's starting out. So I thought I'd just have you join me with my day and we'd chat about all sorts of things that are going on today. So yeah, here we go. Welcome to my day. Okay, so it's strange because, well, okay, we have a manned guard at the gate that, you know, you have to put the name of the person that's coming. And even then, sometimes the guard still can't find the name on the list or doesn't believe that that's really the person or something and calls. Well, I haven't gotten a call from the guard, but yet it looks like, according to my app, that the person got in the gate. So where the heck are they? I guess they're driving around the neighborhood trying to find me. I don't know. So that's interesting, but this happens often where, you know, either the person can't get in the gate. It's like Fort Knox. Anyway, just gonna wait and see if this person ever shows up, and then I'm planning to go outside in the front and discuss what I need ripped out and then help me design something that's going in. And yeah, we're having 3 different people come. This is the first of the 3. One of them is Saturday, and I don't remember when the next one is, but soon we have to decide, you know, which plan we want to go with and have that taken care of and go through the HOA to make sure that they, you know, approve it and all that stuff. So it's going to be a long process, but that's what's kind of happening currently at this very moment. And other than that, I have a very exciting delivery coming today that I pre-ordered. So I'm just really excited about that. And I'll be happy to show that to you too. But I'm going to go stare out the window and see if I can ever find this guy. Well, the same blue truck has driven by twice. So it's probably him. Case in the joint. I have no idea. And we wait. So the guy in the blue truck was the man that I needed to see. He was the designer person, and we walked around and saw everything, and he had some really great ideas. He was so wonderful. We got along really well and so friendly. Really like this guy. So we're going to meet, I think, with Jim. We're going to meet him at a neighborhood that he did a lot of work in and jump in a golf cart and just kind of wander around and see different plants and things and stuff that he has ideas for. So we're going to do that, I think, on Saturday, which will be great. In the meantime, we have 2 other landscape designer people coming to give us ideas also. My husband is definitely one of those, you got to get 3 quotes kind of a guy. So that's what we're doing. But the funny part is he said, I don't mean to be nosy, but did you by any chance work in the food bank in Illinois, work for, the food bank? I said, well, yes, I was a long-time volunteer. I didn't work there for money, but I volunteered there. I was at the front desk, and I joined in on a whole bunch of different things that I was volunteering my services to help out. And somehow, he's very, very involved in the food bank here in this area and all the different charity events and things for that, and feeding the elderly and children and all that kind of stuff. So for some reason he saw my name and he got that and he worked it all out, and he said he was very happy to see that was me. He was pleasantly surprised. So that's kind of nice that now I have a bit of a person that I can contact if I want to get involved in that again, which I would love to. So that's really cool. So he looked me up. Anyway, that went well. So that part of the day is over. It is 9:42 a.m. I'm going to jump on my computer, get a few things done. And that's where we are right now. Whew. I'm a sweaty mess from being out there. It's humid. It's Florida. However, you know what? It has not been that much different than in Illinois in the summer. It's been a longer period of time that it's been this hot and humid, but in Illinois, we've had this amount of heat and humidity too. So it's better than I thought it would be. I'm handling it much better than I worried I was going to melt completely, but not so bad, and it's getting better. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, that went well. I'm so glad that happened, and that he came and that it worked out well. So I need to go start looking at different trees and, you know, things he was talking about and thinking to add and whatnot. So I got to go look him up and see what I think of the looks of some of those things. But that went well. Okay, so this is an interesting thing that has happened lately, and I know this is really silly, but here we go. It's like, okay, so my daughter has a master's in informational sciences she's a librarian, you know, so she's been working in libraries and all that kind of thing. So she got her master's for that. So information and all that kind of thing is her jam, and she's really good at it. So she has been working on the genealogy of the family and so forth. And she has found some really interesting things. And lately, some of the sites that she's been going to have alerted her to some familial links or whatever. So it turns out that William Shakespeare's sister Joan is a direct grandmother of mine. Direct, like not, you know, it's like my grandmother's 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 grandmother. Joan Shakespeare. Crazy. No idea. That was really wild. So I have the whole link and everything, and it's really fun to look through. Then recently, it's not too long after that, probably a few months after that, she got a little notification that she is cousins, once removed, I can't remember how many, whatever for her, I think, with Princess Diana and her sons. So anyway, I'm like, that's interesting. So I had to look myself up, and I believe I'm 10th cousins once removed. So here's the chart. These two people who are married, their children broke off into different families, whatever, down here. So I'm right next to Princess Diana as a 10th cousin once removed. So I thought that's the funniest thing ever. So I don't know what inspired this. I was going through my phone trying to delete old pictures and things because I need to get a lot of the photos off my phone. I have 17,000 photos on my phone right now, literally. And so I'm working on trying to like clear that out and get rid of all the stupid stuff that I have in there. And I came across this picture of myself and my daughters 100 years ago, you know, gosh, that was in the 90s, late 90s. So anyway, I have this picture, and I had recently seen a picture of Princess Diana. So I put the two together. I'm like, see, look, we're cousins. We look the same. But we are, really. I mean, we're like 10th cousins. I believe I'm 9th or 10th cousins once removed from her. So I think that's hilarious. So that's my Princess Diana look. It was fun. It's fun to know these things. So Shakespeare and the Spencers. Who'd have known? This is on my dad's side, because both of those were from my dad's side. So there's that. Interesting stuff. Okay. Things that have been happening here since I have been kind of incognito. That's not the word. I've been not able to be, I haven't been on, I've not been showing a whole lot lately. I have been, of course, as you know, having a whole lot of people here visiting, and that's been fantastic. And I wanted to spend my time with them, you know, mostly, and not always sticking a camera in anybody's face or whatever. So that definitely cuts down on the different amounts of videoing. It's not a word, but I use it, that I can do. So there's been, you know, that's been that. Well, everyone has now flown the coop. They've all gone. We're back to our regular house of very little and nothing. There's no Gracie, you know, it's kind of sad and quiet, but it has allowed me to start working on these projects like the landscape project and thing that we're doing. I also have a huge interior project that needs to be tackled too, but that's not going to happen until after the landscape project. The wood ceiling project is going well, really well. The bottom half part is mostly done, and then there's a balcony above that also we're doing the wood ceiling on. We're still working on that. So we have saws and all sorts of different kinds of weird things all over the house. You know, just trying to like bring them upstairs, and it's a mess. Everything's kind of just a mess. Even the outside patio still has the wood slats that are being stained, and it's, you know, so everything is a work in progress. That's all there is to it. And then the other thing I just wanted to share too is that I have been trying to work on a health issue that I have. I've had it for like 30 years, been fighting with some autoimmune stuff. So some people might notice, if you've been with me forever and ever, that I did a big video when I first started my channel a long time ago about this. And then I took a lot of those down because I had people cautioning me to not talk about medical things because I could be sued. So I'm like, well, I'm not dealing with that. I was just trying to help people with anybody who might be going through the same thing I'm going through. So anyway, took those down, haven't talked about it much, but basically in the last 27 years or so, I've been seeing doctors for different odd autoimmune things. And mine are just all over the place. And that's what's been the most confusing, is because I have various different symptoms of various different autoimmune diseases, but nothing that pinpoints specifically one or the other. And at the time, years and years ago, they wanted me to go on a medication that could cause blindness. It's a rare type of a thing, but both my parents had eye issues and macular degeneration, and my mom had to have an eye surgery, which then really messed up with, going through the surgery at her later age, changed her dementia situation. So that really made that go faster. And I'm just really, really worried about that type of thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try to do diet, lifestyle, those kind of things to help with my autoimmune for now and not take the medicine and see how it goes. Well, the medicine is to help it not progress. So years have gone by and I was doing really well for a while, and now it's starting to bother me again. It was really bad about 10 years ago, and then I, again, went all the way gluten-free and all this kind of stuff, and it really, really helped. And so lately, though, it's been bothering me a lot more now. I'm getting more mystery rashes and all sorts of strange things. And the joint pain, it's mostly the joint aches and pains that have gotten quite a bit worse. And I'm kind of surprised because usually in warmer weather, I'm better. So that's been happening. So I decided I'm in Florida now. I need to see someone about this. I need to get a baseline doctor here to take on this whole situation. So I have someone who knows my situation and we can keep an eye on things. So two days ago, I had x-rays done on my hands and feet, and I had 25 things taken from my blood to test for my blood. So I had 10 vials of blood taken. 10. I don't know if I've ever had that many before. So I'm waiting to get those results, and I will be seeing my doctor again so we can discuss all of that soon. But in the meantime, I've been on different medications, which has stopped my ability to do my intermittent fasting that I did so well on. So I have gained weight. I'm sure you've noticed, but you're so sweet not to say anything about it, but it's okay. I'm not ashamed of it at all. It's, bodies are bodies, they do what they do, and my health is most important. So right now, I need to focus on all my autoimmune stuff to get that better. So anyway, I'm dealing with a bunch of chronic pain and inflammation and aches and pains and mystery rashes and Raynaud syndrome and lichen planus and all sorts of fun things like that. I'm dealing with a lot of yucky stuff. So that has been taking up a lot of my time. And then with company and everybody here, I need to have some time to sort of start taking care of me a little bit again. So I'm going to do that. And I just wanted to share that with you, not to, make anybody feel bad for me, but just to let you know where I am and what I have been, what's been going on with me for the last 30 years and what's still happening and where I'm at with that. So you'll hear me talk about heading to doctors or getting more tests or whatever, occasionally. So I will, you'll kind of know what that's about. So anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. I have to say these things so no one tries to sue me because they decided to do something they thought I said to say. Anyway, there's that. Anyway, that's been taking a lot of my time, and I keep checking my results daily, but to just sort of see for myself. I feel like I could be a rheumatologist at this point, knowing all the ANA and all the numbers and whatnot. But my doctor's appointment to talk to her again about it is in about 3 weeks, like 3.5 weeks. But I should be able to get my results before that, and I can figure stuff out for myself. In the meantime, my husband and I are going on a 35th wedding anniversary trip. So that has been taking some time too to get everything organized and arranged. So we are going to be heading to Italy. I'm very excited. So we're going to be doing that in a little bit here, and I will bring you along for sure. And it's going to be just a trip that we always kind of wanted to take to a specific place. We're going to the Amalfi Coast, which is really good. We're going to stay 5 nights in Positano. We're going to be going to Pompeii. We'll be in not Milan. Naples and Napoli. We'll be in Naples and Rome and Positano, and then we'll be spending 2 nights on the island of Capri. Yeah, it'll be a good time. So we're excited. We were hoping to do a lot of relaxing and not hit it like, sometimes we hit vacations like, okay, we got to see this, got to see that, got to see this, got to do it all, got to do it all. This one, we're going to try to do a lot of relaxing. So that'll be good. And all the steps that are going to be involved in that is going to be interesting with my weird joints. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm very excited, and that's going to be happening in the upcoming month. So yay, that's good. Everything is good. Sometimes I get comments from people who are just like, must be nice. Everything's so perfect in your life, blah, 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 blah. No, nothing's perfect for anybody. I'm extremely blessed, absolutely beyond blessed, and I'm grateful every single day for everything I do have and the great support system and family that I have. There's no doubt about it. I would go anywhere and be in any situation as long as I have these people with me. I love them. My family is everything to me. But everyone still struggles. Everyone still has stuff. You know, there are things you guys don't even know, and I don't mention it because it involves other people in my family very close to me who are going through some serious struggles. But I do not want to share their stuff with the world. It's not my story to tell, but really weighs heavily on me, and because I'm very worried about these people and love them very much. So that stuff that's just not shared, but it's, you know, nothing's all peaches and cream and lovely and, you know, rainbows and unicorns for everyone at all times, and that's okay. That's called life, and it's not so much what we have to deal with, it's how we choose to deal with it. And with all the stuff that's been going on with the move and the death of my parents, it's only been 10 months since I lost my dad, and I lost my mom 10 months before that, and then we had this move, and then I have all this chronic pain, and I've been dealing with that for 30 years. So, but yeah, it's not, at this point in time, it's not so much anything like, are you in pain today? My answer is always yes. I'm always in some sort of pain, always. The question is how much? Is this a day that you can still function through it? And most days, yes, I can. So I'm very, very, very grateful for that. But I don't focus on that. I just make it through. I do it. I don't think about it. It's there. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to complain about it and, you know, bug my whole family about it. They know, you know, and some days I'll just have to say, you know what, I'm not up to that right now. It's rare. I usually try to just buckle through and get through things. So anyway, enough about that. Wanted to share all that stuff with you. The rest of my day, I'm pretty sure, is going to be in my office, working on a few things, doing some trip planning, looking up landscaping things, just trying to decide what type of plants and color schemes and whatnot that we might want to incorporate into our theme, our design, so I can call back my friend, my new new landscape guy, and chat with him about that. So that's what I'll be doing, and waiting for a very fun delivery. I ordered a bag on a pre-launch, and I'm excited. It's supposed to come today, and I will definitely jump on and show you guys that one because I'm excited for it. I haven't purchased a new, it's a Louis Vuitton. I haven't purchased a new Louis Vuitton bag in so long. Nothing's really appealed to me, and this I think might be too small though. So that's what we're gonna have to see, what fits and if it works for me or if I even like it. So I think I will. We'll see. I will definitely show you guys that though. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you so much for being here for me at all times. You're the best. I've always said I have the best viewers ever. So thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.